Welcome back to Donovan Reacts, and I'll be reacting to the seventh episode of Pluribus today. The last episode definitely gave me a lot of knowledge that I wasn't really aware of, that pretty much everything Carol is learning, whether that be that they're eating humans or, what they can or can't do, or if they can change them, most of the others already know that. She's like almost the last to learn, and it's not because the others are really trying to find that information out. They're just like, for example, the guy in Vegas, who I can't remember his name, but he pretty much just asked, so how do you guys eat? And then they just told him the truth. And they were like, well, this is how we eat, because since we can't kill people, we have to eat what's already dead, which means we have to eat human remains, which is weird in its own self. But, to each his own. I guess in this world, things could be like that. So they're eating pretty much human smoothies because they're already dead and they can't, kill a plant or pick an apple off a tree because that'd be killing the apple. You have to wait for it to fall. So she finds out that all the others pretty much know this. She's the last one to find out, and they don't seem too worried about it. They're like, there's not much we can do. And she's like, we can get them to be normal again. Like, why do we just, accept this? We also found out that they can't be, at least yet, changed without them agreeing to it because, and which I thought was weird when they said it before. Obviously, when it first happened, they spread it and gave everyone the disease. They didn't care about, asking for permission or, can I do this? I mean, they were straight up kissing people, making out with them, giving them a virus that changes them completely, and that was okay to them. But they can't do, since they need to take blood from their hip or do something, that would be then intrusive into the human body and they can't hurt them. So it's just weird that to them, I guess kissing isn't harmful in the fact that you're hurting physically. It's just, no one wants to be walked up to and kissed, especially if you have a disease. So it's just weird that they have weird gray areas of what's normal or what's not. So it'll be interesting to see because now we've got the other guy in, I'm not sure which country. Seems like he's leaving finally his house to, I don't know, meet Carol, which I don't know how he's going to do that because I think they're across oceans. So maybe he has a boat. I'm not sure. But it seems like he's trying to figure something out because he's like, okay, she's maybe here to help too. Like he's been having people, whether it be the people who are infected or the other 10, pretty much just be like, why don't you just kind of do what we're doing? And he's like, no. And then Carol is finally like, okay, this is what I'm kind of looking forward to, like saving the world, not giving into it. So without further ado, we'll jump into the seventh episode now. Las Vegas. Are there not radio stations anymore? Like, could she listen to, I guess she'd have to have a DVD. But yeah, I have a lot of questions about like does Apple Music still work? Like, are like service provider things working still? Because I think phones work and internet somewhat and lights, but like if we just gave up on HBO and Netflix and no one touched them, would it in theory work until the power went out or that needed an update because of a glitch? Like, could it run forever?
Hello, Carol. This is a recording.
Still the recording. Like,
At the tone, you can leave a message to record.
leave a message saying, delete this message. You keep leaving me.
Our feelings for you haven't changed, Carol.
Or at least make it 5 seconds.
Everything that's happened.
I need pump number 1 turned on.
Well, that I guess shows how you get gas.
I want a Gatorade. The red one. Fruit punch, I think it's called.
Can she not grab
real
it?
Sugar, not fake.
Like,
And I want it ice cold.
that does sound pretty good. Are they gonna deliver it to her? Because I'm assuming what they took all that out of the store. Oh, here's your Gatorade. And where do they have these? Like, do they have? What if she gave a request that they didn't have an ice cold one? Do they have everything ready? Like, that's probably what I would do, honestly. Like, even if I didn't like what they were doing and I wanted to change it, like, you gotta kind of use them to your advantage.
I didn't say lukewarm.
I said
I didn't even just say cold. I said ice cold.
ice cold. Was it warm, I'm guessing?
Do better next time.
Wait.
It's the
Yeah, it's the end of the world. So now we're at almost 13 days post, I guess, first infection. So is it the 4th of July right now? Or New Year's or something? The wolf again? Honestly, I might ask, not for a grenade, that's a little overkill for some wolves, but maybe like a gun, like a 22 or like a BB gun, I don't know, something. You ain't got any other neighbors. Wolf experts, you can let me know. Is it good to howl back at a wolf? Or will they just come and definitely find you? She's like, I'm the alpha, alright? Yeah, she's like, that shut him up. She's just going through all of the pastime things you can do, you know? Yeah, Carol's in her own happy world now. Ignorance is bliss. Just pretend like it's fine. She did fill it up with gas, didn't she? Or did she forget to? She did say turn on pump, whatever. He gets a nice car. So, where are the keys, though? Dang, there's a lot of nice cars. What type of golf course is this? She's got the balloons on it, too. That's funny. These balloons are ripping around. This voicemail. Tell them to stop it.
I want to dine out tonight. I know you remember where Helen and I had our anniversary.
Yeah, so where?
So there. And
That's funny.
For the food?
Let's do... I don't know. Could they do anything? Like, what if there isn't an available lobster or steak? You know, a fresh death that they can harvest from. She's getting herself all done up, though.
Helen's birthday.
All the dishes from every time either they've been to that restaurant or... I mean, she looks done up right now. She's looking good. We've mainly seen her look like Crash Out Carol, not like this. Who's this? We got... Is this our guy on his maiden voyage across countries? Is he trying to learn English so he can talk to Carol? Carol would probably accept help here. Like, I get that he wants to probably... Like, he hasn't done it yet. Like, accepted their help, so why do it now? Like, why give in now? But, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take him to walk. He could get Air Force One to come pick him up and drop him wherever he wants to be. And save, I don't know, a month's travel, depending on how he's going to do this hike. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just hop in the back of that truck, buddy. You might be a little bit smarter than walking. Yeah, he's like, you need help or you're going to die out here. But he don't care. He's like, I'm going to give you any option to rest. Like, I don't think any of this is going to come through to him. He's going to be like, I don't care. It's like, bye-bye. I'm only friendly here. I mean, I do think they are. It's the tough thing. I don't know what the heck is wrong with these people. Is the other guy filling up gas now? Or is he siphoning? Oh, God. Maybe he found a car and he's siphoning gas out of it so he can drive it. Or siphoning gas to put in it. Did he leave money on it for the gas he took? I didn't even really realize before, like, maybe I just missed it. Because he left in a car last episode. Maybe did the car just run out of gas right there and he had walked that far just to find a gas tank? Or is this just a car he found?
Yellow dog.
Yeah. Yellow dog.
Dog yellow? ¿Cómo es que era?
Is he starting to lose it? Like his car won't start. The English is getting messed up. There you go, buddy.
The yellow dog.
See, now you're good with the English and the car's starting, you're fine.
The yellow dog chases the...
He's getting a little better. He's making his way. He's gonna probably need a boat if he's coming to America, though. He's getting there. Now he just needs to find the boat. He found the ocean. He's still leaving money for people for the gas he's taking. I think he thinks these people might come back for their cars and be like, I swear my tank was full. It's a quarter tank now. And I wonder if technically, like, would they know? Like, let's say there's a person living in the middle of the woods like this, like a homeless person. When they spread everything across the world, did every piece of air get contaminated? And no matter what, unless you were immune like Carol and the others, you were going to get it? Like, if you were on an island with no other human and you could get it, would you have it? Like, that's my only question, because also, would they be able to tell that, Like, I think they were still searching. I can't remember in the first few episodes when they're like, there are others, but we're still, finding out how many there are. So do they have to search for them, I guess, and find them to know, or can they feel that there's more people to, turn? I'm not sure because I feel like in theory there's a lot of humans on Earth right now that are in weird locations hidden around the world that are probably nowhere near other civilizations. So I guess when they flew it in the air, was it enough to just tox like the whole air, like make everything, filled with it that nobody can escape? Is that the last ride with her? Wait a minute. Who are all these people? Others? Oh, they're trying to just talk him out of going further. Yeah, they're pretty much saying you're not going to survive. He's pretty much saying, there's bugs, snakes, insects, no clean water, you're going to die out there. Don't go forward. I don't think scaring him is going to do anything. Like, he obviously, I don't know how long he's driven for, but he's from this area. Ish. Was he going to reply in English? That'd be pretty funny. Isn't that where you're going to meet Carol? That's funny. Burn in the car? It's probably not the smartest thing to do in a forest. I mean, unless you want the whole forest gone, but...
I wish to save the world.
I wish to save the world. I'm not one of them. I wonder what expertise he has. That'd be nice if he had some sort of knowledge. Is this to tell Carol just so she knows? Because she should know. I guess she's never seen him, though. Like, the video, that's why it was a big moving thing for him to get the video from Carol, probably, because... Like, I don't know, though, because the others make videos, too, so it's hard to tell. But I guess they could just tell from the old phone call in the video that she's not another. I wonder if he's going to end up, like, falling or hurting himself. Oh. Of course. I mean... I see a bunch of rocks, that's just where my brain goes to. But hopefully he doesn't end up actually getting, like, injured and he's stuck in the woods. Sure. Oh my god. Is he about to run in face first into that? Remind me to never run in a forest. I mean, that'd probably be, like, instant death. Oh, yeah, don't slip, dude. Oh my god. I had a bad feeling that was gonna happen. Oh my god, how far into that go? Holy cow, that would hurt so much. All the way down your spine, little spikes in it. Oh my god. And how do you, like, are they stuck in his back now? Does he have to somehow pop them out? Oh my, not the soldered, like, what does he get? Does he have open wounds he's got to solder off in his back? He doesn't even know where he's looking. What the? He's just burning himself. Like, does he know what it... Is he trying to... Is it, like, bloody and he's trying to seal up the wound? Yeah, Carol has not been through anything. Looking at what this guy's going through, I mean... Oh my god, poor guy. Oh my god, he's not done? Oh my god, yeah, now his back is... Oh my god, that sucks. Holy cow. Let's just hope there's not any more trapdoors or quicksand or something he could fall into. Like, he's starting to look a little bit blurry visioned here. Is he just tired, or unless he got a poison from that tree? Oh god. Down he goes. Are they just gonna come help him? Because I know he's hurting. Is that a helicopter coming in to pick him up? I almost thought I heard a... Yeah, there is. Were they just waiting for him to get hurt to then rescue him, pretty much? I mean, if I were him, I don't know why I wouldn't just, try and treat this like if you did get lost and you had, like, the Coast Guard or someone come out and save you. Like, yeah, they're not really humans, but do you want to just die out there? They're coming down. Maybe he'll just be waking up in New Mexico. 48 days. 48 days. It was just like 12, so did it take like 36 days to get to, maybe, we'll see what happens, but to get to America for him? Like, I don't know if there was more of a time jump after they picked him up in the helicopter to what we're seeing now. Like, maybe, I don't know, like 15 days happened and then now we're seeing something. I don't know if when he got picked up in the helicopter, that was how many days had passed, but we'll see. I'm assuming he's probably in the US now. Yep. She's just finding new fun places to do it and keeping the music within. She's like, I'm still gonna jam out. Right through a window. Nice. I mean, honestly, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of destroying stuff, but like, if it's never gonna be used again, I don't know. Is he just gonna randomly walk up, maybe? Like, and be like, hey, Carol. She's been swinging. Look how many windows are gone. That's not her second. She's having the big firework night. So she's been doing this, I guess, every day for the last 30 days. She's about to light up the whole block. Holy cow, we're about to watch a fire show. Just having her sit out there is just funny looking, you know? Hey, someone's gotta pop them. What's that? Almost looks like it's pointed at her, is it? Oh no. What? No, it is it? What's that one doing? It looks like it's pointed right at her face. Is she doing that on purpose? Carol? Please tell me you're not actually about to blow your face off. I think she is. Holy cow. Has she been doing this like every night and just waiting till it hits her? Holy mother. It went right by her face? And is that her house too? Did she just nuke her own home? Is it really worth it? Oh my god, now the house is gonna burn down. I guess a firework, if you lit it into a house, it really would burn the house down. That was a huge mortar too. She gonna put the fire out? She's like, time to be a firefighter now. That's crazy. Like, the fact that she was willing to just kill herself pretty much with a rocket. Unless she'd perfectly lined it up to her chair to know that it would go right by her ear, but... Holy. What's this? Home improvement? What is she gonna... repair the house? She gets supplies? I'm waiting for the boy to show up. Where is he at? What's she doing here? Is it an arrow? Do we get to see? They're not gonna show us? We're gonna have to wait until the end? I mean, it kind of looked like an arrow, but like, what is she doing? Like, she's just been wasting away the last 30 days doing pretty much nothing. Golfing, drinking, you know, fireworking. Meanwhile, her new potential partner in crime is pretty much getting whipped and broken going through this forest just to get to you. Like, he might not be so happy when he sees what's going on, like the state of affairs. He's gonna be like, I thought you were on it, like figuring out what the next step was, figuring out what to do. But is maybe he pulling up? Be nice. Oh, is that him? No. Zosha? She back? Are they gonna like hug or something and have a meeting of the minds? Oh, she hugged her, yeah. You know, even if they're not real, like, it's crazy, like, to see her like this. At the start of the first few episodes, like, she would never, even though I could pick up on her having more feelings of friendship type stuff for the others, but she was pretty much like when she was treating that, I think, Indian lady's kid, she was pretty much like, how do you do the surgery? And she's like, see, he's not real. This is someone else. This isn't like, don't form a connection pretty much. Or like, this is fake. Let's try and solve this. And then she finally sees Zosha again, which is in theory just like the son or the kid that she was joking with. And she's hugging her and happy and crying and stuff. So, you know, she's definitely, it would be hard mentally as a human to eventually get past the fact that they aren't all their own people. Because in theory, they probably have the knowledge to make whatever they say and do feel warming and comforting because they've got the knowledge of everybody. And they look different, so it helps feel like they're different. And they can act different if you ask them to. Like, they're all thinking, it's like, yeah, like a hive mind. They've all got a collective big brain that chooses what to do, but then they can make each of their smaller, you know, fingers do certain smaller actions that are different. So I could see she's been alone for what, 30 days now, so I could see that seeing another person again is probably also kind of like, thank you, but again, it's not a real person. But I think she's kind of slowly getting over the fact that maybe it's not gonna be a possibility to have everyone back. Yeah, she's really happy to see her. And does like Zosha have any emotion or feeling? Like, did they feel happiness from this? Come back is what she said. Oh man. And she did come back right after she wrote it. Wow. So she must have been really losing it to have to do that pretty much. Yeah, so that was, I'll say, I guess it was probably a slower episode than normal just because a lot of it was kind of Carol just seeing that she's not hating, but well, it seemed like she was enjoying herself because she's doing everything that it's like when people retire and they're like, okay, I don't have to do anything now. Obviously, I haven't done that, but then they realize that they're bored and have nothing to do and then either find a job or a hobby or something to do. So she's run through all of the fireworks and golfing and anything she can do to have fun. And she's like, 30 days later, I'm bored. I don't, there's no, I mean, it could be fun if you had people to do it with and you could do that forever, but doing it alone is tough. And now she's like, this sucks. I mean, I didn't know. I thought it was an arrow that she was painting on the driveway, but obviously she was telling Zosha to come back, and I guess they're always just looking at her house or what's going on with her. So obviously she came back. I guess that was Carol's almost apology, or the others needed her to say something or do something to show that she wasn't just so hard or rough around the edges or so I'm gonna give you a shot to make you sick so that I can change you type thing because that was pretty much the last thing they remember. But Carol's definitely like from the first episode, she didn't want help with anything. She didn't want them to do anything. Then she started to kind of let them stock stuff and let them get her things. And then, now she's pretty much like calling them, give me this, I want this, do this, do this. So at this point, they're pretty much just like the others, like the one guy in Vegas. He's just having them get whatever she wants. It's just Carol's attitude towards it is kind of like she's giving in but doesn't want to. She's like, "This sucks. Just give me a Gatorade, ice cold. I told you ice cold." She's not like the other guy from the other country. He doesn't want any help whatsoever. He's willing to fall across a tree, potentially die, and then just lay out in the forest and not accept help, which is crazy. But yeah, Carol, it definitely seems like she's they either the others or they've broken some sort of barrier between, like she sees them more as humans, which they kind of are. It's such a weird circumstance because their consciousness now, I don't know is if it is a human consciousness. They have the memories of everybody, but it that doesn't necessarily mean that it's human. It's like just because a computer can record history doesn't mean that it is a human or knows or wasn't, was there specifically. It might be a bad analogy, but they have everyone's thoughts just because they look like that person and they're repeating what they know doesn't make the consciousness in them, I guess, human per se. It's just like a programming. So like to most people, it's easy to just give into that because there's no easy way out. It's like, well, they act like it. They have all the memories. I might not notice a difference except when Carol freaks out and I have a seizure. So, Carol's kind of realized I'm going to be miserable if I don't just let this kind of be the way of life. So, obviously now, which I think is going to be interesting, I don't know his name. Once he gets to New Mexico, which he's probably close, I'm assuming the next episode, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's probably going to arrive. Carol is going to be back with Zosha and kind of, I don't know if she's going to stop trying to, like, I could see her being like, okay, you can't change me. I have to give you permission. There's not an easy way for me to try and cure you guys, at least right now. So maybe I'll just live somewhat happy for what it can be and you stay here and like I don't know if she's falling for Zosha. I kind of had gotten feelings like that before, but obviously from the way she acts, she seems like these aren't humans. How could you think that they're not real? But sometimes the human mind's tricky, and I think she might actually probably be growing feelings for Zosha. And in reality, Zosha probably is giving off qualities that her, previous wife or girlfriend had because she has her memories. So, and I don't know if they do this intentionally or not, and maybe they should be telling them about this, but it'd be pretty easy since they know all the memories to like for instance, Carol knows that Zosha isn't her girlfriend, but Zosha could very easy pretend to be like her girlfriend from all her memories and not tell Carol she's doing that. And then all of a sudden Carol's like, I kind of like you. I don't know why. Just you're comforting, da da da, all this different stuff. And there's no other people on Earth, and I can't find a way to fix this. So like it's kind of creating a perfect path for one route for her to her and Zosha to be together, or at least her stop trying to solve the issue because I guess I could if Carol was greedy, what she could do was try not to solve the problem, keep everyone the way they are, or most of them, and then have Zosha pretty much pretend to be maybe not fully if she likes who Zosha is, but since Zosha has everyone's personalities, maybe Carol just tells her, be like my old wife was, like everything that we did together, pretend to be like her. And maybe that would be better for her in the future because she still has her kind of there than nobody. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my spiel on what might happen. I have no idea, honestly, what's gonna happen. I feel like they're kind of, which I had seen on an earlier, I don't know if it was on, I think, a Reddit post or something from one of the earlier episodes, but I've seen some people saying that the show's slow, which I guess Vince Gilligan, just like Breaking Bad and a lot of his shows, it can maybe take time. It might be a slow burn type of thing. I don't necessarily think the entire show is slow. I think just like any show, which I don't know how many there are, usually it's like action packed ones where where there's something more serious, which they could have done this here, but I think it would mess up the way the show is set. Like, I don't think if every episode was like to the wire and crunching and like, oh my God, what's going to happen next, if it would be necessarily the best. Like, I think they're doing this all for a purpose. It just might not make sense right now. And yeah, probably some of the episodes could have been, I don't know, either sped up or scenes reduced and more content added. But I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like it's like a slow series at all. I mean, it started off pretty quick, and I think it's definitely, we're getting enough pieces that it's keeping you questioning stuff. I've seen people say that obviously there, I mean, people are going to complain about everything. So you can't, that's the problem with even movie reviews. When you go to see a movie, it might have 50% Rotten Tomatoes and you actually love it. So just watch it. Like most people's opinions, obviously, some like Morbius, most people hate, which you could watch it and be like, yeah, this is kind of corny or cheesy. But for certain things, especially for like a show like this, it's all dependent on the viewer. It's not like everyone says it's kind of slow and they're not getting to the point. So that's the truth. Like it's all everyone's opinion on stuff. So I don't think it's slow at all. I think just episodes, it's like a slow burn, which can be good and bad. You know, if nothing happens in the next two episodes or three, I guess, and it's a slow burn until next year for season two, then maybe I'd be a little bit more upset. But for right now, I think we're setting up for like a good three episodes to end and kind of keep you on the edge of your toes. Kind of how I think Severance did that similarly. Like the first two were really good. I don't know. I can't remember how the season two went with how kind of hype it was because season one, no one knew what was going on. So each episode was kind of like, oh my gosh. I think in season two, there were a few episodes that kind of felt like filler episodes. And then seven or eight, nine, and 10 were just like really good. So I think that's just also an Apple TV thing. I don't know if the directors can change that and make certain episodes, jam packed in four, five, and six, and then seven, eight, nine aren't that bad. But typically Apple TV, it seems like the last three episodes is like where stuff happens. So we'll see once, I think this Friday, episode 8 will come out. So I'll try and get that out as soon as possible. I finally caught up to the general release schedule. So there won't be, hopefully, I'll be able to record and react to the new episode either the night it releases, which I think they release at 9 p.m. So possibly that night, but probably at least by the next morning. So I will have that episode out, I guess, at least by probably Saturday morning. But worst case, probably worst case Saturday, best case Friday night. But without further ado, that is all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I will have the uncut version for this also posted on Patreon. It'll take me a little bit longer because I'll edit the edited version first, and then I'll get the uncut version put onto my Patreon. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this episode. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.